Hi there. This is Nico, so a member of Fund Action's facilitation group, and this is the second video on the Fund Action project. If you're here, it means that you've probably already watched the first video and or that you already are a member of the Fund Action Assembly. Um, and since you already are a member, you can log in on the assembly.fundaction.eu website. It will bring you not on a broken link at all, but on your user settings or on your profile page, um, which you should already have filled if you watched the first video. And this means that you've already also formally agreed with the fund action values. If not, read them again, read them carefully, and in your profile, section, you will have the option to click yes, I do agree with the values. It will show only once, so I've already agreed with them, so it doesn't show up again. And then you will be able to go to the processes page, and to click on the one that is active. Well, there are two processes active. One is feedback, and you should definitely click on that to help us improve the platform. But the one we want to focus on today is renew. So this is a process making grants as part of the renew grants series. You can find on our Medium blog, so medium.com/@fundaction, some more thinking on what systemic change means and why we've chosen to use that very vague, empty significant notion rather than something concrete, and why we intend to maintain a very broad definition of systemic change to match the diversity of initiatives all over Europe, and hopefully um, be matching your own ideas, initiatives, and project, which you can then turn into a proposal, which then means that you would click on take part. And taking part, again, as explained during the first video, doesn't only mean that you will be able to submit proposals, but that you also will be able to review proposals made by submitted by others. So if you click here on the right on view steps, you will see that this has started on the 7th of February. So you can present proposals, right, until the 25th of February. And later on, after the 25th, on the 28th, until mid-March, you will be able to comment and vote. This is the moment where you will be able to review proposals presented by other members. And the 10 proposals with the most votes will make it to the next step. So it's really important to try and review as many proposals as possible and to really vote on the one you think makes sense. And to do that as a real way to participate in the collective decision-making process. And of course you can, you're invited not only to vote on proposal, but to comment on them so that there can be some interaction among everyone. And the idea is not only to use this as an opportunity to vote and to decide on which project should be supported, but also to start and build a community of progressive activists across Europe. After this phase, mid-March, there will be a peer-to-peer panel, so activists, members of the platform. A few of them will be, on a voluntary basis, volunteering to review the 10 proposals with the most votes. And they will organize interview with every applicant, so it means 10 interviews with 10 applicants, so that they can discuss the proposal in detail, and they will then be able to evaluate each proposal individually, to also write a brief report and key takeaways from the proposals. And then they are going to meet physically during our annual physical assembly uh, um, in April to deliberate and decide which of those 10 projects should be supported. So which are the 5 projects out of the 10 who should receive who should receive a grant, and um, so you will also understand here how you can become a member of the peer review panel. The first and important rule in order to prevent any conflict of interest is that will be only open for members who have not submitted a proposal, so that you're not going to end up in a situation where you're going to review your own proposal. Um, and there will be then, if there are more volunteers and spaces for the peer-to-peer review panel, we will select, like, randomly pick um, pick them. And then the last stage is obviously to announce publicly the results of this process, and to explain which projects have been supported. So first step is proposal. So you can click on the process first to like have a final read and see what this is about and what are the criteria of eligibility. That's pretty important, because if you're not eligible, then your application will be automatically rejected, and it's not a judgment or an assessment of the interest of your project. It's really for legal reasons that we have these requirements. And so if you click on proposals, now this is a space where you can submit a proposal. The first thing is you can see all proposals. It was just open, so there are no proposals on this page, but you will be able to click on them and to read them. And then you can click on New Proposal, which enables you to submit your own proposal. So you can, sorry, apologies. You can fill, you can fill here the form on your proposal, and then hit send. And you have like a few hours to edit your proposition. And again, it's very important to like remember that you don't need to write a perfect English. We really want to focus like assessment and discussions on the interest of project on the content, the ID, and not on the way it is presented. And once you've written your proposal, so you hit send, you can edit it for a few hours, and then it's live, and it's going to move to, if it matches the eligibility criteria, which are again presented under the process um, tab, then you're going to move to the second step. And when the second step opens towards the end of February, there's going to be a third video to explain you how you can comment and vote on proposals. So see you soon. Bye.